Today I'm going to simplify the ICT Judas Swing. Here's a screenshot of a trade that I took yesterday with the profit, and here's the analysis that I sent to the community using this exact strategy. So let's just jump straight in. This is the ICT Judas Swing, and I want to simplify it and make it very understandable because a lot of people do overcomplicate it, and it is actually quite a simple concept. Okay, so let's just start off with the Judas Swing sell model. Okay, where essentially overnight we have a Asian session high and a Asian session low. Okay, so the Asian session starts from 12 o'clock midnight up until 5 a.m. GMT. So price often consolidates during this range. Okay, so above the Asian session high, we have buy side liquidity, and below the Asian session low, we have sell side liquidity. The initial, so the Judas Swing sell model is during a kill zone. So during either the London session or the New York session, we see a sweep of buy side liquidity, which is resting just above the Asian session high. Okay, so the sell model is when we see a liquidity sweep above the Asian session high, and then this green arrow right here is the sell trade that we are going to take advantage of to the downside. Okay, so depending on your daily bias, I will get onto that in just a moment, you are going to be taking advantage of this sell trade opportunity, which is this green arrow right here. That's the trade that we're going to be taking part in. I'm going to break all that down in just a moment, but this is just an introduction to the sell model. Okay, so depending on your daily bias, you want to see, if you've got a sell bias for the day, you want to see a sweep of buy side liquidity resting above the Asian session high. Then we can look for our entry models intraday, and we can look for a trade to the downside. Now let's look at the Judas Swing buy side model. So this is the buy side model. Basically, it is the opposite of the sell side model. And what we have is we have an Asian session low. During a kill zone, either the London or New York session, we see a sweep of liquidity resting below the Asian session low. So we take out this sell side liquidity right here. Okay, and then we look for a long trade, and our trade will be to capitalize on this green arrow right here, which is a trend continuation play. Okay, so just a sweep of liquidity below the Asian session low, that will allow us to look for a potential long trade where we can look to capitalize on this continuation play right here. So let's just jump into some live examples so we can simplify this even more. Here you can see we get a sweep of our Asian session low. So this is a long trade example. I'm going to share the profit on screen of the trade that I took yesterday. Okay, and let's just break this down. Okay, so our directional bias was to the upside. Therefore, we're looking for a Judas swing. We're looking for a sweep of liquidity below the Asian session low. You can see that's what we get right here. That's what we get right here. This is a sweep of liquidity running that sell side liquidity, and then we get a injection of bullish pressure. We can enter on the break of that candle's high with invalidation below the liquidity sweep and then look to target either a 1 to 2 or opposing liquidity. Okay, so opposing liquidity would be to the top side of the range, which in this example would be the Asian high. You can see this trade did hit take profit during the New York session. Okay, so this is the buy side model. Please note as well, the confirmation of this trade when the bullish pressure did enter the market was actually during the London session, which is between 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. GMT. So the liquidity sweep, the Judas swing, can occur before the kill zone, before the London session. However, your confirmation does have to occur during the London session. Now let's look at a sell example. This is on the German DAX on the futures market. And what you can see here, during the New York session kill zone between 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. GMT, we get a Judas swing to the upside right here, running this buy side liquidity that is resting above the Asian session high. So we run that liquidity, then we get a injection of bearish pressure right here. We can enter on the break of that candle's low with invalidation above the Judas swing, above the liquidity sweep, and then you're looking to target opposing liquidity or a 1 to 2 risk to reward. So this is a sell example using the sell model for the ICT Judas swing. If you haven't already, make sure to join the free Discord. The link is in the description of this video. And if you're not in there, honestly, I have no idea what you're doing. So you're going to get access to free analysis and you're going to stay ahead of the curve with the upcoming YouTube videos as well. So if you're not in the Discord, make sure to join. The link is in the description. So that's it for this one, guys. This is exactly how we can trade the ICT Judas swing using kill zones and our London and New York session. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you do have any comments, please leave them down below and I will get back to all of you guys. All right, thanks for your time as always, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.